Hello Whiskey Merrymakers, welcome to Whiskey Whistle. I'm your host Mark. Today we're going to be looking at a single malt Scotch whiskey brand, which many of you know as, my favorite big distillery in Scotland, and that is Glenmorangie. Today we're going to be looking at Dornoch, or Dornoch. I think it's a soft H rather than a K sound, Dornoch. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not Scottish. So if you are, you can send me an audio file. Sadly, I should have done that in advance, but I didn't. Anyway, so Glenmorangie Dornoch. Dornoch is kind of like it's right on the water, right on the coast of the Highlands, where the Glenmorangie distillery is, in fact, and it is a sort of a watershed area. It's a natural sort of a wetland type of a space. And they've chosen this as the name because that's where this distillery is located. That's kind of the essence of some of the, should I say, the flavor, the terroir that surrounds the distillery is from the Dornoch Firth, as it's known. Let's pour a bit first, and then we'll have a look at the packaging, talk about what's going on here. There's a little bit of a charitable donation has been made from Glenmorangie for every bottle purchased, so that's great, to preserve the Dornoch Firth. Okay, so this is a limited edition. You may have to hurry to get a bottle of that before it's gone. Generally, it's available at travel retail only. So when you're traveling abroad, stop in at the duty-free or the travel retail store to get yourself a bottle of Glenmorangie Dornoch. Okay, let's get that open and get it poured. This is 43% ABV. And it doesn't say whether it is natural in color or whether it is not chill filtered. Okay, so leave that there. Let's look at the box first. So the very front of the box you see there, and let's have a look here. Glenmorangie Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey Dornoch Limited Edition. Inspired by the unique natural environment around the distillery, Glenmorangie Dornoch is a whiskey of great vibrancy and robustness, yet balanced and refined. The hallmark elegant Glenmorangie citrus and floral notes are woven with a hint of distant sweet aromatic smoke, and rich nutty flavors created by a proportion of this whiskey being extra matured or finished in Amontillado sherry butts. A sherry butt, by the way, a very, very large barrel. I believe it contains, 600 or 700 liters. Anyway, so that's what a sherry butt is. Sherry is the fortified wine produced in Spain from the Jerez region. Okay, and right here at the bottom, you'll see a little declaration that's being made, and this says, in celebration of the Glenmorangie Distillery's unique location, a donation from every bottle will be given to the Marine Conservation Society for the protection of the Dornoch Firth. Okay, and on the back is where you find some interesting things, and I'm not going to read this all because it's very, very long. Okay, but let's look at what's important here. Okay, inspired by the unique natural environment around him, Dr. Bill Lumsden, Director of Distilling and Whiskey Creation, set out to encapsulate the essence of the Firth in a special limited edition release. To represent the windswept rugged coastline, Dr. Bill created a robust spirit extra matured or finished in Amontillado sherry butts in one of our traditional dunnage warehouses. Dunnage warehouse is a low-level warehouse. You can maybe store about 3 or 4 or 5 casks high, and that's it. The new make spirit, with its swirling undercurrent of peat, adds an unexpected dimension of distant sweet smoky apples, complemented by vibrant sweet nutty flavors layered upon the rich warm toffee and dried fruits that only an Amontillado wood can impart. Okay, and okay, this also mentions the ex-bourbon American white oak casks, which are used to bring layers of distinct floral, vanilla, and citrus notes, reflective of the Glenmorangie house style. Okay, and it also mentioned that it has been matured slowly in the 19th century dunnage warehouses on moist, damp earth, so earthen ground inside the warehouse, protected by low stone walls from the shores of the Dornoch Firth lapping just meters away. The salty water helps maintain constant temperatures throughout the seasons and offers shelter from the rolling storms off the North Sea. Perfect conditions to mature our complex and elegant single malt whiskies. Very long-winded, very elegant, worth reading, maybe not right here. So have a look at that. You can probably find the back of that on the internet somewhere. Sorry, a little bit stuffed up here. Okay, so this is Glenmorangie Dornoch, and as you heard, this is a slightly peated style of Glenmorangie. Color-wise, that is pretty much just the classic, light gold, lighter amber shade that you would expect from a whiskey. Okay, let's give it a whiff. Cheers, everyone. Oh, I forgot. There'll be a short advertisement right here. Okay, welcome back. So this nose, it is very different. If you are a peat lover, you will not smell this and say, oh, it's peated. What you'll say is, there's something smoky about this whiskey. So it'd be as though you took the Glenmorangie original and put that right beside a pile of slowly smoldering peat fire and stand upwind with the whiskey right over your nose, and then you get the occasional sort of waft of that smoky peat smell coming through the top. So it's a very, very light bit of smokiness, but much, much more so than the current version of the original, which was my very, very first whiskey review many, many months ago. Well, not that many. It's appley, it's citrusy, a little bit of smoke. That's the wrong one. What do we see here? A little bit of marzipan coming through. I wrote here orange and citron. Oh, and I wrote stack of old newsprint. And the smell of a photocopier that's been used for about half an hour. And then there's a vanilla custard that just is ever present throughout the whole nose. Okay, let's give that a taste, shall we? Cheers, everybody. There's something really alive in this glass. Now, of course, it's not carbonated, but there's something kind of an effervescence going on here. Hmm. Or if you can imagine Pop Rocks candy, but minus the pop. And what I get here is lemon candy, lemon flavored candy, and a little bit of peat that's still there too. There's a touch of almond nuttiness, but the lemon candy is really, really powerful. The finish, touch of smoke, sweet lemon candy. It's a medium length, and just this dry, very, very light smokiness that comes through. Okay, let's add a little bit of water to that. That should be enough. And I'm just going to agitate that just to get it to mix up quickly. Now, at the end of this review, I'm going to put a link to the video playlist for all of my Glenmorangie videos. I have done, well, excuse me, pretty much all of the younger Glenmorangie. This is the second private edition that I've done. Although this one is, no, sorry, this is a limited edition. I've done one private edition, which was the to sale, and hoping to do more. Excuse me. And also the finished range, Quinta Ruban and Nectar d'Or. So I've done those ones. If you're interested, you can find those. Just wait for the link, and you can click on that, and you'll find yourselves directed towards my Glenmorangie playlist. Okay, so with water, the peat's still present there. A little bit more nutty. There's almost something of a pine, maybe pine nuts, roasted pine nuts. That's good. Okay, and we'll taste that with water. And before so, we'll have another short advertisement right there. Okay, welcome back. Oh, and these advertisements, well, you may not see them at all. Not every single view of all videos that contain advertisements will have the advertisements always playing. So I don't know if it's 20% or 30% or 40%, but something like that. So out of, if 100 people watch this video, which I hope 100 people do soon, maybe only 40 of those will contain any advertisements at all. So it may seem like I'm being an idiot telling you there's a commercial when there isn't, but I just want to forewarn the people for whom there will be a commercial added. Okay, anything else here? Citrus, lemon still there. More like the orange or lemon rind. Okay, and we'll taste it. I forgot. Yeah, anyway. Hmm. Now that effervescence has tamed, and it's still this lemon candy that I'm tasting, along with lemon rinds now. Marzipan's still there. There's a bit of a dried fruit sweetness coming through. Dried cherries. Interesting. The finish, interestingly enough, seems to get longer than before, and I feel like I've just had cherry and lemon cough lozenges or cough drops. This is what I'm left with here. Touch of mint, touch of menthol. That peat is still there, just ever so slightly, just giving it a bit of an uplift. Now, it's too bad it's 43%. 46 would probably make this something extraordinary. It is still fantastic, no question, and I quite like it a lot. Anyway, so the WhiskyWhistle score for Glenmorangie Dornoch is going to be 88 out of 100. And what I wrote here is that it was a fine experiment. So something was done just wonderfully here. The house character still shines through, and this lemon drop, lemon candy, lemon flavored boiled sweets, whatever you want to call all of those sweet candies that are made from, well, lemon flavors. Really interesting. So good job on this one to Dr. Bill Lumsden. Way to go. Keep it up. Hope to find something even greater than this from you in the future. I guess that's a bit of a, once you've had a success, it's hard to follow it up, isn't it? Although psychologically, it should happen because you've got that success behind you. Okay, so thank you for watching all this way. Please subscribe. Why not subscribe? Even though I'm not eloquent at all today. So please subscribe to WhiskyWhistle. You can click the link just down below here, right down there, and you will automatically be subscribed to WhiskyWhistle. And leave a comment. Go out and get that if you are on the move from one country to the next and have time to shop. Please get a bottle and try it. I think you will love it as much as I do. If you're a Glenmorangie fan, if you love non-peated Scotch whiskies, you're going to like that one. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care now.